Samuel and Reuben have been arrested in Dubai.
These brothers who have flexed their lavish lifestyle were just arrested in Dubai at their home.
But wait, before you jump to conclusions or assume it's another staged publicity stunt, stick with me. I've done the deep dive research, and what I'm about to reveal will blow your mind. Stay tuned, because in the next few minutes, we're going to break down everything from their mysterious rise to fame to the jaw-dropping arrest details that nobody saw coming. Who are the Onuha Brothers? Let's rewind for a moment. Who exactly are the Onuha Brothers? Samuel Onuha is known as a major TikTok influencer and the brain behind the luxury streetwear brand Icon Amsterdam.
I started it in 2018. Honestly, it started as just a simple dropshipping store. I didn't have no plans to make it something long term. I was just desperate for a change to make money.
Together with his brother Reuben, they claim to have built a multi-million-dollar empire out of what started as a humble dropshipping venture back in 2018. But here's the kicker. Their story is full of glitz and glamour, sneak peeks into lavish offices, luxury cars, and extravagant parties. They went from just drop shipping to launching a full-scale fashion brand with an entire team managing email flows, Facebook ads, and more. And yet, when you look at the reality of running a fashion brand with massive inventory costs, ad spend, and constant reinvestment, the numbers just don't seem to add up. Did they really manage to funnel millions solely from e-commerce?
So we now do around 3 million every month. The numbers don't lie, guys.
Or was there an entirely different revenue stream behind those flashy lifestyles? This mystery sets the stage for everything that's coming next.
Coding. But why coding? Well, for one, the starting salary is generally really high, and you can do it from anywhere.
The details unfold. Now on to the shocking part, the arrest. On February 10th, 2025, reports started to circulate that both Samuel and Reuben were taken into custody in Dubai at their luxurious villa on the Palm. According to insider sources in a reputable Instagram account known as Ballarbusters, the online enemy of scam gurus, the arrest wasn't random. Here's what allegedly happened. The Onuha Brothers hosted a private party in Dubai where they flaunted their lavish lifestyle, inviting high-profile guests and even hiring escorts. When these escorts weren't paid for their services, they grew furious and tipped off the police. When law enforcement arrived, they discovered shocking evidence, including 260 grams of a mysterious pink powder that may be a mix of MDMA, ketamine, and cocaine. And it doesn't stop there. Multiple people connected to the operation were arrested, including their personal chef and a woman allegedly involved in the logistics of arranging flights for the escorts. Every piece of this puzzle makes you ask, what's the real story behind all this money and luxury? Digital footprint, what the social media says. Let's examine their digital footprint. Social media can sometimes tell a story even when the truth is hidden behind slick marketing. Samuel's main Instagram account is now deactivated. No updates, no behind the scenes, nothing at all. Reuben's last Instagram story? It was posted on February 8th, just 2 days before the reported arrest. Even the personal chef's final Instagram story dates exactly to February 10th, the day the police raided their villa. If this were all just a stunt, wouldn't we see some sort of response from them online? Instead, we have silence. Their automated posts are the only sign of life. And that tells me a lot. The digital evidence is adding up to a story that is far too real to dismiss as mere hype. The money mystery. Where does it really come from? Here's another layer that deepens the mystery, their money. For a fashion brand, the numbers should be crystal clear. Reinvest profits into stock, scale up production, pay salaries, and so on. Yet the Onuha Brothers seem to be flexing an abundance of cash that far exceeds what you'd expect from a standard e-commerce operation. According to investigative sources like Ballarbusters, most of their wealth isn't from selling clothes at all. In fact, a significant portion comes from their high-ticket courses and mentorship programs. Imagine paying $110,000 for 3 months of mentorship on dropshipping, Sounds extreme, right? Especially when you can learn nearly everything online for free. This raises the big question. Are they simply cashing in on influencers and eager beginners? Or is there more to this financial story? With unpaid taxes looming over them and an alleged debt to the Dutch government, the financial structure behind their empire is more suspicious than ever.
Let me guess. You're thinking about going to therapy. And as a therapist myself, of course I'm going to say that's a great idea. But
what comes next? The legal battle and future outlook. So, what happens now? Here's what we know. The Onuha Brothers are facing charges related to narcotics possession, trafficking, and distribution. If convicted, they could be looking at decades behind bars. Some of their associates have already fled Dubai, while others remain in custody as the case continues to unravel. A particularly puzzling point is the silence from some of their inner circle. For instance, Vince Neal, a close friend in the e-commerce space, has not addressed any of the mounting questions on his social media. His silence speaks volumes and adds another layer of uncertainty to the case. It's clear that this case is far from over, and new developments are likely to come to light in the coming days and weeks. What will the courts decide? Will we ever get the full truth behind their empire and the alleged criminal activities? Only time will tell. Why this matters and what you can learn. Now, why does this story matter to you? For entrepreneurs, it's a reminder to always look behind the curtain. Not everything you see online is as it seems. For investors and followers, this case teaches you to dig deeper, question extravagant claims, and consider the real mechanics behind a business model. For everyday viewers, it shows how a glamorous online persona can hide controversial truths, reminding us all to stay curious and skeptical. And if you're into e-commerce, remember, there's a ton of free, quality content out there that doesn't require spending thousands on expensive courses. I've been there, and I've learned from some of the best minds in the industry, all without breaking the bank. So what do you think? Is this the downfall of the Onuha Brothers, or is there another twist we haven't uncovered yet? I want to hear your theories. Drop them in the comments below. Do you believe this arrest is the end of an empire built on questionable tactics? Or could it all be an elaborate scheme designed to keep us guessing? Make sure you subscribe to my channel for more updates on this explosive case and get notified when I post new content. Thanks for watching, and remember, don't take everything at face value. Stay curious, stay informed, and as always, peace out.